All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, hi, I'm Larkin Weber. This is my wife, Shirley Weber, and we want to put something on your mind. Are you walking in love?
You know, one day I was driving and I noticed a lady run across the street. I stopped and I let her cross, but looked over to see where she was running to. And I noticed an elderly lady on the ground. I pulled over to see could I go and help. Well, when I got there, what I heard and seen really hurt my heart. The elderly lady was fearful of her neighbor because her neighbor always say ugly things to her. You know, I stayed and I prayed for the elderly lady until the EMS came. Love is what we all need. Nothing counts without having love. You can't go anywhere spiritually until you get your love walk straight.
Right.
And you know, the Lord has agape love for us. And the definition of agape love is the highest form of love, charity, the love of God for man.
Right.
You know, it is unconditional love that transcends. It serves regardless of circumstances. A person with agape love never say, what is in it for me? The person doesn't deserve it. Agape love has no conditions. This kind of love just don't happen. And in order for us to walk in this kind of love, it has to start with our relationship with the Lord. In Matthew 5:44-48, it says, it says, love your enemies.
That's right.
Pray for those who persecute you. In that way, you will be acting as children of your Father in heaven. For he gives his sunlight to both the evil and the good, and he sends rain on the just and the unjust alike. If you love only those who love you, what reward is there for you? Even corrupt tax collectors do that much. If you are only kind to your friends, how are you different from anyone else? Even the pagans do that. But you are to be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect.
Right.
And when we learn how to love him, then we will know how to show love to one another.
Right. And you know, I have never been to a church and got treated bad at the door, but I have seen some of those same people who greeted me at the door change how they acted when they was not in church. And usually when we see people like that, we call them fake, phony, or imposter. And you know, in Ephesians 5:1, it says that we should imitate God. The scripture shows and tells us that God is love. God is not a schizo. He doesn't change who he is. In Hebrews 13:8, it says he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So he is our example. John 13:34-35 says, I am giving you a new commandment that you love one another just as I have loved you. So you too are to love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, by you showing love and unselfish concern one to another. So make sure that you are obeying the main commandment that we were given at first. It was to love and show love to one another. So that was your tip from the Webers today.
And if you like what you heard today, visit our website and leave us a comment. Also, we have 2 motivational self-help books along with audio books and teachings available.
Right. And if you would like us to come out and be a part of your next event, then leave us a message at gottobedifferent.com. And you know what we always say, to make a difference,
You have to be different.